Ain't nobody talking when I'm talking, fellas, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this is Focus of the FloMo Crew, and you are checking out If These Floors Could Talk by the one and only Alien Ness. Do not miss the truth, yo. I'm looking forward to it myself. Peace.
Let me explain to you the difference between a real battle and a contest. But a real battle is beef. You're not calling somebody out for honor or testing your skills against this guy because he's got a real name or something like that. That's bullshit. You know, if I go out into a jam and I call somebody out, it's because of beef. It's because we got problems. They should be glad I'm calling them out. You know, it could be worse, man. It could be worse, man.
Yo, what's up, party people? It's your boy Alien Ness, aka Ness4, aka the N-word. And I want to welcome you back to If These Floors Could Talk. Big shout out to my brother Focus at the beginning, and I also want to shout out the sponsor for this episode, bboywickedbeats.com. That's right, bboywickedbeats.com. You already know we got it going on the dance floor. Go check out the production side of the brother. He's got mad talent. He's provided the beats that you hear right now and the beats that you're going to be hearing for the rest of this episode. Before we go on, I want to go straight to today's little clip. I'm taking y'all back to 1994. Rocksteady Park, New York City. Alright, let's go. Yes, and we're back. For starters, I would apologize about that footage. I could not find anything clearer than that. But you could find that footage on the bootleg Betty tapes, on the Mr. Wiggle videos, and there's more footage from the Rocksteady Anniversary. Actually, the year after I came back, it was a lot more prepared, and there was a lot more footage. You could see little bits and pieces of that on Breakaway Magazine, either Volume 2 or Volume 3, I'm not sure. This footage right here, this was 8 years of me not breaking. This was the first time I actually touched the floor in 8 years, and although the mess ups and the sloppiness, it's my favorite footage because it really shows that I had it in me. You understand what I mean? This was 1994, Rocksteady Anniversary. My cousin Gato took me. I didn't even know. I was like, Rocksteady, them brothers are still out. It was amazing to me to see that many breakers in one spot. No battles going on, you know, just friendly fire ciphers, as I call them. And it was really good to see friends that I didn't see before, like Mr. Wiggles and Mr. Freeze. Actually, I didn't really know Mr. Wiggles that well. I seen him that day. I introduced myself, and he looked at me and he said, "I know you from somewhere." Leading up to that statement, he knew me from somewhere because already videotapes from Las Vegas, 1985, and the basement footage was already circulating. And a lot of us, myself, a lot of us in MCK, even a few OGs believe that those videos circulating around the world are the reason why a lot of people move the way they do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I created everything, but I reanimated a whole bunch of stuff. I remember everything that was ever taught to me. If I can't do it exactly the way it was taught to me, I'll flip it one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And because of this, I say what I say. Now, I'm going to show you comparisons to some of your favorite b-boys. But before that, we're going to holler at Mr. Wiggles live from China. And he's going to tell you about first time he saw me and how he feels about that footage and what I did around that time.
Peace and blessings to my brother Alien Ness. Want to do a special shout out about his brilliance and his work in hip-hop dance and the culture and spreading the culture and spreading particular styles that derive from the Bronx directly straight from a Bronxite, and all the work that he put in to make sure that b-boys understood the history and the knowledge and kept it real while they were dancing, not while they were talking. First and foremost, when I first saw you was the actual footage with Freeze, because Freeze brought you out to Vegas one time, and but I knew of you before that too, and I saw the skill level that you had back then, and it was a dominant skill level geared towards battling, especially from the style of dances from your era that you took over. A lot of the eras that you represented, you brought that battle mentality and that Bronx style with you. So that footage I probably saw when Freeze would come back to the Bronx from Vegas. He brought this footage back and would show me and Faber while we hanging out on his camera, all the battle footage. And that was the first time that I acknowledged when I saw you as far as with Freeze. And already you had all the elements of that b-boy, original b-boy flavor, and you was repping that BX flavor all the time. So, you know, going into the 90s, there was a time when we were doing the resurgence and we were doing the jams at Rocksteady Park. And when the footage got back to me that I was collecting for 7 jams and all the videos we were doing, your cipher dropped. And when we saw it, we was like, holy shit. Because, you know, at that point, there really wasn't advancements yet aside from what Rocksteady did and Battle Squad. So here's this cat that jumped in the circle and repped it hard with that same original BX flavor, at the same token nailed moves that would eventually play part into a lot of the future moves and setups of moves that you did in that circle. You know, and you popped out of nowhere. You literally just jumped in and dominated a circle, and then those moves reflected a lot of shit that's even happening still today that people don't even know. What you did in that one circle in the 90s is still being used, especially in setups and combinations and all types of formats. A cat like me can recognize it, and anybody that was around during that time will acknowledge it, or that was buying these videos and seeing for themselves. They can connect the dots. The real smart generation cats can. So, you know, really what it all plays into the mind of thinking ahead of your time, trying to think in the future the way b-boys of your generation, our generation, thought was futuristic, thinking ahead, planning the next move before it even came out or before you could even execute it. And I think that's why Kenny came out with the title 1990, and we were pushing our moves at that time. The 90s was the future, and I see you as in that same frame of mind and format of trying to push your move beyond the present moment. And a lot of times we didn't even hit the move, but that's how our mind worked. It wasn't about hitting the move, it was about possibilities. So shout out to my brother Alien Ness for always repping the culture, bringing that original Bronx flavor and putting it down on the floor, but at the same token representing what it is today and the movement that we're doing today and that we're witnessing today. You had that in your head back then in that cypher in the 90s. So G bless to you, my brother. Always got your back. Can't wait to see all your future work and future projects. Let's build.
B-boying is a trend. Well, it got back in the trend ever since the NES DVD came out, man. I kind of felt like offended. Well, not offended, just because ever since the DVD came out, everybody started doing footwork, started doing the basics again, you know. I see all these people that used to put their legs behind their head, rocking Chop Taylors, rocking Dickies, and doing footwork and doing corkscrew. I mean, it's good going to basics, but it's not a trend. You're supposed to be doing that since day one, man, you know.
Yes, sir. Coming off that clip, I want to just say that clip was not meant to insult anyone or insinuate anything. Just my way of saying thank you to all those brothers who, in one way, shape, or form, either kept my schemes alive or more or less had similar ideas like me, and great minds think alike. But that's it for today's episode. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody who supported the first 3 episodes, including this one right here. And I want to let y'all know, starting next episode, y'all going to get some of that drama and some of that beef, I promise y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to go up to 1999. Yes, there was a big gap between 95 and 98. Nobody saw Alien Nest till 98. 98, I came back, tried to get back in the swing of things. In 99, somebody made the dumb mistake of trying to call me out. So with that said, I'll see y'all next episode where we go to 1999, Alien Nest versus B-Boy, London. And in the tradition of Mr. Magic, I want to tell y'all all to be yourself or find yourself by yourself, and it ain't fun being by yourself. And like always, dance like Alien Nest is watching. Peace.
I'm coming to fight for the hunt cats down. I don't play in the fight, but I don't come to show off. I don't come to showcase, and I definitely don't come to impress you. I'm coming to cut you down.
Q-Rock from drop, that's a hot native. Ready to rock, Zulu Kings on the block, native. To the top, ain't nothing gonna stop natives. Nothing in my way, like we already shot natives. TFSPK, we spray natives. Won't kill the Zulu Kings every day, natives. Fuck what you say, we don't give a fuck, native. Like it or not, you didn't do enough, native. Fuck the cops, all they do is fuck natives. Paddy wag 'em, lock 'em up in the truck, natives. That's what's up, time to listen up, natives. All my braves, thanks for stepping up, natives. Tired of my people living this way. I've been getting drunk since the 5th grade. Getting arrested same day with a switchblade. How we was treated hasn't changed to this day. Young natives' mom disappeared a week ago. Selling drugs for a son to get them speaker flow. Turn this up, time to make them speakers blow. Pass the torch, it's that fire keeper show. This that fire keeper flow. Hot native on the mic that you never seen before. 52 hands just to keep it raw. Sitting on plans, kicking down the door. I know what I metaphor. The metaphors are global 5, going in and going wide. It's a kamikaze, not a suicide. You my target as an artist, do or die. You provide the audience, I apply these rhymes at all events. It's obvious, killers made anonymous. Fight for the honor is the fight for our life, and freedom is what they're promising. That shit ain't right, that shit ain't right. Cause they've been promising me peace my whole life. Peace my whole life, peace my whole life. They've been taking a piece of me my whole life. I'm sitting in a circle, passing a peace pipe, and I'm gripping the mic and I'm killing it each night.